Hi, I'm Father Roderick, and I'm here in Amsterdam at the red carpet premiere of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I had to walk outside after having seen the movie because inside there is a huge party going on with loud music, lightsabers, droids there that you can pose with for photos. But I wanted to go outside and give you my first initial spoiler-free review or first impressions of this movie, because this can't be a review. There is so much to take in. And this movie was so incredibly good. I mean, this was so well done. I mean, there's stuff that you hope that you get to see. You know that which storylines they need to wrap up, but you don't know how they're going to do it. I was a huge fan of The Force Awakens. I was also a fan of The Last Jedi, even though it wasn't my favorite movie, but there were a lot of story elements that I liked there. And then you know that somehow they need to bring all this together. And J.J. Abrams, of course, is maybe the best person that they could find in the galaxy to pull this off. And boy, did he pull it off. This movie is everything I hoped, times 10, times 100. There is so much in this movie to love, to cheer for. There were moments that the audience here was laughing, was applauding, and not just laughing like that was funny, but laughing out loud, cheering. There were moments where everybody was silent, where you could feel this tension in the theater, and we were like looking. I didn't even dare to blink anymore at certain points. That's how much the story took me, had me in its grip. There were so many twists and turns in this story, and it is definitely, I think, what J.J. Abrams promised that this movie would be. It is a super satisfying ending of the entire 9-movie saga, the saga of Skywalker. I still cannot believe what he did with his story, and everything makes sense. There are so many moments where you're like, of course, oh my goodness, that is why, and this is how it all ends. And there's not a false note in this entire movie, and at least according to me. But you know me, I'm a super fan, and I'm just literally, I have trouble keeping the camera steady because I'm jumping up and down. There is so much that I would like to share with you about this movie, but first I need to see it at least 10 more times. Let me share with you the moments that well, I'm not going to spoil it, but there were a few moments during the movie where my heart really was melting. Let me just talk in broad lines. There's the storyline of Rey. It is exactly what I hoped her story would be. There's the story of Kylo Ren, Ben Skywalker. The story in this movie is exactly what I hoped would be his story. There is the story of the return of a certain very, very evil character. And even his story, although when I first heard it and when we saw it in the trailer, I was like, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm not sure if this is even possible. But wow. So the storylines of all these characters that we love is displayed here with so much love. And that is what I'm becoming emotional. The people in this movie, the characters in this movie are my friends, have been my friends since I was 8 years old and I saw A New Hope. And this movie strengthens this friendship, confirms this friendship, validates this friendship in such an amazing way. This movie is made with cunning expertise, with amazing art, but most of all, with a huge heart. And that is what we all want as Star Wars fans. We want this movie to have a heart. Well, it has a heart. And it is bigger than anything in the Star Wars galaxy so far. The music. The last time that we hear John Williams scoring a Star Wars soundtrack, the music was everything that you would wish for. It is classic John Williams. He brings back all the music that we love, all the themes. Both the very, very old themes from the very first movie, all the way to, you know, the beautiful theme that he wrote for Rey, and it's performed here in overdrive. Like this is the apotheosis of his work as a composer. The acting is amazing. Leia is in this movie. Carrie Fisher. What an homage. What an homage. What a beautiful way to thank her for her contribution to the world of Star Wars. What an ending. What a way to honor her in this last movie. And I think it's true what they promised and what I didn't think they could pull off. This is her movie. This is her movie. Go see this movie. Go love this movie. Thank the maker for giving us people that tell stories like this. Because that is the final thing that I'm going to say, because otherwise this video is going to last for an hour. The story and the message of the story is the quintessential message of Star Wars. It has every single clue that we've received in the past, every lesson that we learned from Qui-Gon Jinn, from Obi-Wan Kenobi, from Luke Skywalker, from Yoda. All these lessons are recapped here, brought together, and have a very important and essential role in the way the story unfolds and concludes. And that, I think, is the greatest achievement of this Star Wars movie. 9 movies, a lifetime of Star Wars. I'm just very, very, very grateful. There's much more that I want to say. There's so much more that I want to share, but I'm going to leave it at this for now. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, leave a comment. If you've seen the movie, let me know how you feel. Please be careful with spoilers. Don't spoil this, because it's too valuable, it's too precious. You want people to see this with their own eyes and have that first reaction, just like I had. And let's continue to be Star Wars fans, because the future of Star Wars is shining brightly. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you, and God bless.